What is going on, guys? It is Dom from Clover Trading with another video for you. Today, I want to talk about the 3 things that profitable and successful traders are doing constantly that the majority of newbie, beginner, unprofitable traders aren't. Just to kick things off, the first thing that profitable traders are doing that most people aren't is tracking. They know their numbers, whether it be tracking a strategy to create a bigger edge, going back in the market history, seeing the pattern hundreds, if not thousands of times, seeing how certain price areas reacted or when a better entry could be viable or where they should be risking, what to expect for profit targets. They're tracking their strategies. They have tons of data and they've built it out to create an edge for themselves. Profitable traders are also tracking their performance. This can be done through so many different third-party apps or websites that pull information from your brokers. I used to do it manually by hand, just pull up a Google Sheets document, type in the month, create a calendar that shows me how I'm doing each day, across the whole entire month on a calendar, and then also show me intraday how I'm trading, what time of day did I enter, what price did I get in at, what was I risking, what was my potential risk reward, what was I looking to happen, and what did happen. They're kind of tracking their performance and then using that information, how they've traded, the actual raw data, and turning that into statistics for themselves. Maybe I shouldn't trade in the morning. Maybe I should focus on afternoons. Maybe I should cut out longs. Maybe I should cut out OTCs. Maybe I shouldn't trade on Thursdays. Knowing this information allows you to treat stock trading as a business, which it is. You are really the CEO of your business. Everything that happens to you performance-wise, success or failure, is really only on one person, and that is you. If you treat it like a business, run it like a business, and know your numbers, track your strategies, create an edge that makes sense over time for you, and then look at that performance, the way you're trading, the little nuances in it to enhance that edge and make it even better day to day, week to week, year to year. It's also going to give you a lot of confidence and conviction in the trades you take when you know exactly what to expect based off your performance numbers. The second thing that most profitable traders do is they understand that risk management is king. This is something that gets harped on and talked about all of the time because it is so important. You'll hear other people say cut losses quickly, cut losses intelligently. At the end of the day, if the main focus from, and I'm talking mainly from year 1 to year 3, that period where you're really all about growing your account, growing as a trader, and allowing this to be something you can do for the long run. And risk management is going to be a part of all of that. But in the beginning, you can really master risk management. It shouldn't ever really be a problem going forward because most successful and profitable traders, have they blown up a $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 account in the beginning learning these lessons? Yes. But what they learned was that this is a game of survival. I shouldn't be putting myself in the position to blow up, stepping in front of low float stock short on day 1 when I really don't have a risk level, when I really don't know where the stock's going. I have no resistance to play off of. So successful, profitable traders understand that being safe is the most important thing and going to every trade with that mindset, understanding that no trade is worth risking disaster or worth risking blowing up. And if you can learn that at the beginning, which I think I did really well in the first 2 years of my trading, and I was risking $100 to $200 at the time, I didn't allow myself to lose more than that. I made sure I used a consistent dollar risk. So finding an area on the chart, calculating how many shares I can have based on my entry, and cutting that loss every time. I know a lot of traders out there use over-under levels. They let a stock test before cutting that loss. At the beginning, it's really just about staying in the game, because the longer you stay in the game, as your educational account grows and your mindset is changing, you're learning so much about the market, the longer you can do that for, the better position you're going to be in. So most successful traders, they really understand that risk management is the most important thing, and that staying in this game as long as possible is going to allow you to see the markets that are truly going to change your account. The third and final thing that I think is really important that profitable traders do that unsuccessful traders who can't get off the ground, find any traction, aren't doing, is they stick to their plan and system. For me, system would mean blueprint. If you're in Clover Chat or you heard me talk, I've created for myself this blueprint that I want to follow, that I know based off of knowing my numbers, tracking, being transparent with myself, having gone through multiple different market cycles and different market environments. This blueprint for me should yield profitability over a certain period of time as long as I follow it, stick to my plan, and have good risk management. So things that I think a lot of beginner traders who have yet to find their footing and get any traction going, they trade a lot of stocks outside of their edge. And this can also be because of, number one, they don't know their numbers. They don't know their edge. They don't know that they're trading a pattern that has a 12% win percentage for them. And when they do win, it's less than 1-to-1 risk reward. If you do know your numbers, really easy trades to stay away from. But newbies get so excited. They have a lot of emotion. emotions, they have a lot of FOMO, and they end up taking a lot of trades that don't fit the system. So another thing, following someone's alerts. This is something that you don't really see happen with experienced traders, with successful, profitable traders. They've learned based on their numbers and their experience where they have success and where they don't. And they tend to just stay in their lane, market in and market out, because they know that's what works for them. They know that fits their personality as a trader, what they like to do. And going outside that system changes the numbers. It changes the blueprint, and you're not trading a system anymore. You're just kind of gambling. The last thing about sticking to your plan and system, I think a lot of experienced, successful, profitable traders do this more than newbies. They trust and follow their plan every single time. That means if they created a trade plan based off the daily chart, the intradaily, the levels they like to see, the risk off of, to buy, where they want to sell, or short or cover, they stick to that. They don't allow outside forces to interfere with their plan. I think a lot of beginners, whether it's that first couple months or first year, I remember this because it happened to me. You'd have this really good idea or this really good trade plan. You get involved, you have your risk level, you get your entry, and then whether it be a mentor, another person in a chat room, you see it on Twitter, and they're like super bearish on this stock, super bullish on this stock. I think this is going to happen, or this is going to happen. And you immediately get emotional and you change your plan in the moment. Maybe you change an arbitrary number that doesn't make sense. Maybe it inspires you because they're on the same side that you want the stock to go. So you add, and your plan goes out the window of being patient, letting it develop, not chasing high day, whatever it is. And you're just no longer following the plan that you set for yourself initially. So many beginners, I think, would find so much more success because I think a lot of people have really good trade plans. They just lack the discipline to follow through and follow their trade plan to a T. And I think at the beginning, when you're trying to gain profitability, you're trying to cross that line to where this is something you can do consistently over time, you kind of have to have all of these things going for you, but understand that the margin for error is so small. Not following all of these things, not understanding your numbers, not tracking consistently, not having an edge and sticking to your edge, going outside of this entire system for a day, 2 days, a week, chasing alert, getting FOMO, getting emotional. All these things take you off course. And the thing that most successful and profitable traders did for the first 3, 6, 9 months up to a year or two to gain that profitability was be very specific, be very disciplined in their approach every single day for an extended period of time, and let the results speak for themselves. So there it is. That is the 3 things that profitable traders do that most unprofitable traders don't. I'm Dom with Clover Trading, and I'll see you in the next one.